going to do a checkup on the bin. The 23 of 12, 2022. The bin was started. A lot of moisture still. Looks good. Look at all the germination of all the seeds, the feedings, wood scraps I put in. It looks really good. You will see the top layer of the soil. It's really fine. Oh, there's a little worm. Healthy. Little red wiggler. It's looking good. Like I've said, you see the top of the bin. Looks really fine. Everywhere's a little, there's a little piece of plastic. Take it out. It looks really good. There's another one. The worm's nice and healthy. They're doing real good. Little pumpkin seed here. Taking it out. Let's go down a bit. All the worms here. A lot of cocoons. The moisture must be nice for them. Otherwise they won't breed so much. A lot of wormies here. All the germination of the seeds. Looks good. I was reading about some of the specs on the worms, but they said like soil that's contaminated with insecticides and stuff, you can use your worms in there to help recover. Look at all the worms. You can use the worms there. There's a really misconception on the use of the compost in the soil. If you put compost in your soil, even though it's organic, it still needs to be broken down for the plants to take up the nutrients, phosphorus, potash. To be taken up. Look at this nice worm here. Oh, that's a healthy going on. I've got about, I think, 12 to 13,000 worms in here. Potato peels, the skin, all the flesh is out, all the worms down here. It looks real nice. Like I was saying, if you use compost on your ground, the plants, it's not going to take it up immediately. It still has to break down a bit. And that's where you can put the compost worm, the red wigglers, inside to help you break down. So if you've got light contaminated soil with compost in, put the worms in. They will help you break down the compost and help to feed your plants. There's a little nice wormy there. Cocoon. This one is still light green. That means it was late last night. It's not that old. When the cocoon is ready to come out, it turns to brown, to dark brown. If it's dark brown, the cocoon will start to come out. Normally 1 worm to 3 worms in one. I've only seen that there's always coming out 1 worm in the cocoons. I didn't see any more coming out. But now if you look at my soil, yes, I know it's wet. I keep my bin real wet. I use about 80% moisture in my bin, and I try to keep it that way. I feed them food scraps that's coming out of the house. Pumpkins, skin, potato skin. What I don't feed them is meat or any dairy products yet. I didn't try it because this is in my garage and I don't want all that smells and stuff in here. There's a little baby worm. But yeah, if you want to really get great results in your garden with the compost, put some worms in. They will help you break it down faster, and the plants will immediately start taking up the nutrients that your compost you want to put back in your soil and help amend your soil. So yes, my last video I told you guys I wanted to talk about it some a bit. Look at all the wormies everywhere. But look at the soil. It's really fine. Everywhere I touch, you will see I get my worms out. Like I said, I got a bunch of worms in here. And they're still breeding for me. They're still throwing cocoons. And they are doing nice. They're too busy pairing. But everywhere I touch, and the germination of it, the seeds and stuff on the fruit scraps, it's amazing. This is my wife's idea. One of the rose stems she put in here. You see there's a new leaf already coming out. I think she put it in about, when did you put this in? 2 days? 3 days? Already little leaf coming out there. Can't believe it. She saw my experiment with my dragon fruit stem I've got in there, and she thought what a brilliant idea to put the rose stems in. So yeah, if you've got a bin and you want to put some of your stems in and make a test and see if it's coming out. But guys, look at the soil, it's real fine. So if you put compost in, it still needs to be break down for the plants to absorb it. Look at all the small wormies. They're still breeding and breeding and breeding and breeding. And everywhere is cocoons. So my worm's doing quite well. Guys, really, if you have soil and you have a problem with your soil, use the compost and put the worms in. You would be surprised at the results you will find in it. Do much good to your soil. Here's the new bin I've started. Still new bedding in. I've got about 300 to 400 worms in here. There's a nice one. There's a nice one. Yesterday when I went just quickly through it to see if there's still food scraps in here, I came across a lot of cocoons. So they are also breeding and they're doing quite well. There's another baby worm. So yeah, they are doing quite well. But if you use compost in your soil, put a few red wigglers in. You don't need to put thousands in. Put a few in to help you break down the compost for your plants to get a bit better access to the nutrients of the new compost that you've put in. And remember, you can put it in mild contaminated soil, not heavy contaminated soil. They will die. But if you make sure that there's enough organic material like the compost you're putting in, it will help you a lot. And the worms will help you to have a beautiful garden, flower garden, vegetable garden, it doesn't matter. And don't worry, they won't eat your carrots, they won't eat your onions or stuff up. They will only eat the dead material. So guys, if you like the video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, please share, and tell me how your worms is doing. I would really appreciate it. Thanks guys, have a nice day, enjoy. Look at all the nice worms. Just here on my feeding, still food scraps left here. I don't know, some guys said that the potato peels take a long time. Maybe I've got too much worms in here, because really they are going through it like mad. Just look at them, healthy. Let's look at the wormies. Hello wormies. Let's look at them. Now, like I said, they're going through the potato peels here like mad. It's not a slow food for me. It seems to be a fast food for me. I have to feed them again in 2 days' time. There's a little baby worm. Just look at the wormies. Everywhere worms. Look at the yellow tail. Like you guys see, I have a lot of moisture in my bin. I like to keep it that way, about 80% moisture. Look at the potato peels, just a little skin that's left. There's a little carrot that's coming out of the mealworm bin. Normally take them out and just throw them inside here if all the moisture is completed in it. Just look at the wormies. Looks nice. All the worms. I'm happy to say that the bin is doing really great. And as soon as I'm starting harvesting, I hope I can do well with my casting. There's a little baby worm, just look how small it is. So the worm is doing great, but I have to feed them in 3 days' time. Alright guys, enjoy. And guys, before I forget, I just want to congratulate AJ. Your 3,000 subscribers. Congratulations, my friend. I hope you do well. And keep up the good work. I think you're a great inspiration for some of the guys everywhere. I hope you see it, you're exchanging. I'm just sorry I'm in South Africa, so they won't allow me to trade any seeds with you. That won't work. But congratulations on your 3,000 subscribers. Great job, man.